Hey, what's happening? What's up? Welcome, my wonderful single mom, successful single moms at that. I am so excited to welcome you to the first Sunday of the Successful Single Mom Secrets. Try saying that fast 7 times. Successful single. We can't do it. We can't say that extremely fast. So I want to first know who's all here. Just drop your name in a comment. Let me know where you're representing from. Let me know like how you're doing. So just I'm giving everybody a few minutes to join before I do a deep dive into what tonight is all about. I know you're excited. How was your day? Let's start there. Let me know, how was your day? What did you do? How did you handle and maneuver throughout this day? Okay. So I am so grateful to be able to join you on this Sunday and share with you everything that is going on in the single moms community. Okay, so I want to make sure that everyone has a chance to join in. Let me get this situated really fast. I want to be able to set up my phone. Man, you know what? I realized I use so many S's, right? S's. And it seems so weird using a lot of S's in a sentence. And I want to make sure that you are understanding me and the S's are not coming off to and it's not annoying to you or anything like that. So just drop in a comment of enough with the S's. All right. Enough with the S's. Okay. So I'm excited. Welcome to the first night, the first Sunday of the Successful Single Mom Secrets. And I am here to help you become the successful single mom you desire to be. That's my game plan. What's your game plan of joining on tonight? To hear, to listen, to learn, to gain new strategies, to gain new tips, to have a support group, to have a place, a safe place for you to let go, and a safe place for you to share, a safe place for you to refresh your mind, to become rejuvenated. What is your purpose? What is your purpose for joining this particular live? What caught your attention, first of all? Was it the Successful Single Mom Secrets headline? Was it that you are a single mom and you want to know how to be successful in being a mother and being an entrepreneur? Maybe you want to know the power of public relations, or maybe you want to know about how to eat the elephant or eating the elephant. Which one of those topics caught your attention the most, and you really need some deep diving into either of those? So type it in below. Let me know in the comments which one of those three, because I did share a post about the Successful Single Mom Secrets, the secrets to success. It's not revealed to everyone. You got to have what it takes. You got to be able to go after it. You know, I'm already giving you secrets. You got to be ambitious. You got to be confident. You have to be encouraged. You have to be, a goal getter. You have to be a goal setter and accomplish those goals that you set for yourself, no matter what it takes. No matter what it takes, you have to tell yourself, I am all in. No matter how long it takes, you have to tell yourself, I am all in. So tonight is the night for you to choose to be all in. Because let me tell you something, your girl here, this girl right here, she is all in. You better believe it. With every fiber of my being, with every cellular part of my being, I am all in, and I am all in for you. I am all in to seeing you succeed. I am all in to seeing you grow, to seeing you love, to seeing you walk in your freedom, walk in purpose, to seeing you showing up and being the champion, being the superhero in your own story. I am all in for you. Okay, so this will be happening every Sunday unless I have a schedule change, because I may not be in pocket. I know this coming Sunday, I will be more than likely on the road. If I'm not on the road, then we will be having the successful single mom secret, meeting next Sunday as well. So every Sunday at 7 p.m., join me right here. Hi, every person. Hi. Say hi. Welcome. Let me know who's tuning in. Let me know. I've asked 3 questions already. Let me know your purpose of tuning in. What is it that you really want to know? Do you want to know how to be an entrepreneur and be a successful mother? How can you merge these 2 worlds together so that you can show up as powerful as you want to be, as positioned and full of purpose as you desire to be, and walking in nothing less than what you have envisioned for you to be, for your life, for your children, for your children's children, for your children's children, for generations. Okay, and how do you want to leave this world with, how impactful do you want to leave this world when they are standing? Take a moment. Let's take a moment and do something really quick. Take a moment and just one woosah. One woosah. There's something I need you to do is woosah. Okay, tonight is for you. Tonight is about getting you that breakthrough. Tonight is about planning out your week to come or your next month. So we're going to take some deep dives into different areas of our life and becoming a successful or the successful, not just meaning there is multiple pathways, but the successful single mom that you desire to be. Okay, so take a moment, and this is what I want you to do. I want you to close your eyes and imagine yourself at your own funeral. I know this is hard with all the events that are going on in this world right now. That is the last thing we want to think about, is our own funeral. I can imagine some of you are having a hard time picturing that because of everything that has surrounded your life, the loved ones that you have lost, all the people that you have seen gone before you. But imagine yourself at your own funeral and people getting up and they're speaking over you. They're speaking about you. What are they saying? Are they saying, oh, she was a good person? Oh, he did well. Oh, she was beautiful. Oh, she is this. Oh, I liked her. She was okay. I have nothing bad to say. Now, is that all that you want your life to be remembered for? Is that she was a good person? Or do you want your life to be remembered? You want to make an earthquaking impact in this world. I want to make an earthquaking impact in this world where the earth cries out because I'm gone. The earth mourns because I'm no longer here. But yet and still, they have everything that I poured into it. They have the businesses. They have the structure. They have, growth and value because I left this earth better than I came. I want when people are standing over my casket to say she was a powerful woman. Look at all of the philanthropic things that she done. Look at the buildings, look at the businesses, look at the single moms that she helped, how they found their purpose again. They understood their why again. They understood their I can again. They understood how to maneuver this single mom life, and she is going to be greatly missed. I want them to say that not only did she leave this world, full, but she left a blueprint. She left something that we can pattern after. She left something that her children can pattern after. She left something for the next single mom that's coming along whose aspirations are bigger than their circumstances right now, whose dreams, whose goals, whose vision is so much greater than their current position. And yet they found this blueprint. And that blueprint is the secret to success for single moms. That blueprint is what they are in need of to get them from point A to point B, and not just them alone, but their children as well, to carry them through, to let them know that it's going to get better. What's your I can? Understanding they still have purpose, understanding they still have, what it takes. That they are their superhero. They can. Hey, Bernard, how are you? They can make it. They can succeed. They can grow. So I want to leave this earth better than I came. So what about you? What about you? The secret to success lies within you, okay? It's there. It's hidden underneath all of the hurt, all of the pain, all of the turmoil. It's hidden. It's there. You are victorious. You are a champion. Yes, you are. It's hidden. So you got to dig deep. So this is one of those sections where we're going to have to dig deep into a cellular level. We're going to dig deep to the root causes of why you're feeling like you cannot make this journey, why you're feeling like throwing in the towel. What's blocking you to keep you from reaching your greatest level of success? What's keeping you from making that six figure? What's really stopping you? What's keeping you? What's keeping you from starting your own business? What's keeping you from being the greatest parent that you desire to be? What is keeping you? What's stopping you? What's telling you that you can't do it? Who told you that? There was this scene on Coming to America, and this particular scene, it really speaks to me. And I'm reminded of when Akeem and his best friend went to America, right? And so there's one particular part where Lisa's sister, she was all into wanting to marry, or date rich and all these things. And she thought that the, Prince, Akeem's servant or best friend was the prince, right? And so when the parents came and they were at McDowell's house, and she was like, why are you all over him? He's the real prince. And the parents said, King, I cannot even think of the king name. If you know the king name from Coming to America, please drop that in the comments below. And the king said, who told you that? Who told you that? I'm asking you that same question on this evening. Who told you that? Whatever belief that you are believing right now about your current situation. Who told you won't ever come out of it? Who told you that this is not for your good? Who told you that this is where you're going to always be? Who told you that you can't reach a six-figure status? Who told you that you cannot have your own business and be a mother? Who told you these things? Who are you listening to that is feeding your psyche? Who are you listening to that's feeding your soul? Who are you listening to that's telling you all these things that are not true? You can. So tonight is one of those nights that we are going to be taking a deep dive into those places that's coming against your vision, that's coming against your purpose, that's coming against you feeling as powerful as you desire, that's coming against your champion. That's coming against your champion. Who told you that? Can you answer that? Who told you? Why are you feeling the way that you're feeling? Why are you feeling defeated? Why are you feeling as if the world is coming to an end? Why are you feeling as if there is a blockage there? Why are you feeling there is a limit to what you're able to do, able to achieve, able to accomplish? Why are you feeling that way? What has told you this is as much as you can do? This is as far as you can go. This is as much as you can achieve because you are a single mom. Who told you that? Who told you had to wait until your children were gone off to college before you can live a life of more abundance? Who told you that? Who told you that? So tonight, if you find value, first of all, if this is value up to you, please go ahead and I invite you to join the private Facebook group. Okay, because we're going to be on this particular page only for so long, but we're going to move into a more private setting where we can really indulge, where we can really, do a deep dive into our being, into our person, into our emotions, into our mindset, into our physical, a holistic approach. Okay. We're going to really do some deep diving. And I understand that some things can be so vulnerable that you don't want to share with the world. So this is a safe place. I have put together a safe place. If you see the link, go ahead and click on join the private Facebook group. Go ahead and be a part of that Facebook group, okay? So that you can be in a space with other successful single moms who may be feeling the exact same way, but they found their champion. They reached down within themselves and they pulled out their champion. They reached down within themselves and they won. They fought and they said that I'm no longer listening to those people. I'm no longer listening to the facts. I'm no longer listening to what, my situation is trying to tell me to listen to. But I'm reaching down on the inside and I'm pulling up my champion. I'm feeding my champion. I'm feeding my mind. I'm feeding my emotions. I'm feeding my spirit. I'm feeding what I want how I want my spirit, my emotions to grow emotionally. I wanted to be able to be in a place of emotional stability and mental stability. And so therefore I have to surround myself. I have to feed myself with what I am wanting my spirit and how I want things to manifest for me. All right. So go ahead and join. If you have not joined that private Facebook group, go ahead and do that for me. Hi, Shyla. How are you? Okay, so you guys, I have my phone up and I am on my laptop. So I am able to interact with each and every person that may be tuning in. I appreciate you. Who do you know? What single mom you know need to be in this setting right now? What single mom you know may be having the hardest time of their life at this very moment? And you know that if I can just lead them, if I can just pull them, if I could just get them to the right place, to the right mindset, to the right, atmosphere, I know they'll be able to climb out of that place that they're in. I know that they'll be able to reach their highest heights. I know they'll be able to reach their fullest potential, but I just got to get them in front of somebody, in front of something that is going to speak to their inner person, speak to their inner champion. I am that person on tonight to speak to their inner champion. And if you know somebody, tag them. Let them know what's going on. Let them know that, hey, there is a bridge. There is a way out. There is a way of escape. There is someone that cares, someone that sees, someone that knows. It is not me. I'm not Jesus. I'm talking about God himself, but he's using me to be that bridge. Let them know that there is someone that understands the hurt, the go-throughs, and the turmoils of a single mom. I also understand the victories. I also understand how to overcome. I understand what it feels like to be on the other side of the go-through, and I can help pull you through that go-through. You don't have to go through this alone. You don't have to go through that by yourself. You don't have to face that on your own. So we got to break down some limiting beliefs before we can move forward into your freedom. And it's not going to be an overnight process. That's why it's a 7 p.m. every Sunday. The Successful Single Mom Secrets is every Sunday because it's going to take more than one night to battle, to break down things that have been built up over time, over years. You're 30-something years old, you're 20-something years old, and one night is not going to be enough to break down limiting beliefs in your emotions, limiting beliefs in your finances, limiting beliefs about yourself, how you view yourself when you look yourself in the mirror. And if you're telling yourself a lot of, oh man, this needs to be fixed about me. I don't like this about me. I don't like that about me. You're going to show up that way and you're not going to be able to produce at your highest potential because you've already set blockades for yourself. You already spoke negativity, de-energizing emotions about yourself, and then therefore that is what's going to show up. That's what's going to manifest. And all you see and all you will hear is those negative, those de-energizing emotions that telling you about yourself. You're going to see someone else that looks better than you. You feel that they do. You're going to see someone that sounds better than you. You're going to see someone, hear someone that speaks more eloquent than you. You're going to see someone that's showing up and being more successful than you because you've already spoken. Once you got up in the morning, you looked at yourself in the mirror and you begin to to speak those things into your life, not knowing that they are going out into the universe and they are at work. They are at work. They are doing exactly what you spoke for it to do. You told yourself you weren't pretty today. Guess what? You are not going to feel pretty today. Everything that you put on is not going to fit right. If you feel like you're fat, overweight, A, B, and C, maybe it's true. But hey, what you speak into your existence, what you speak into your life is going to manifest. Everything after I am, the subconscious mind goes to work to perform it. Everything that you say after I am, your subconscious mind goes to perform it. If you say I am fat, guess what? All you will see around you is all the yummy treats. When you go into the store, you're going to be like, I'm going to get me some cupcakes. I'm going to get me a ding dong. I'm going to get me this soda. I know I don't need it, but because your subconscious mind is going to work for you. When you speak opposite of that, when you say, I am whole, I am healed, I am a healthy, wealthy, wise woman of God, your subconscious mind is going to put you in position, bring those opportunities to you so that you can be a healthy, wealthy, wise woman of God. So whatever you are speaking, hear me now, your subconscious, everything after I am, your subconscious mind goes to work on your behalf, goes into the universe, and it begins to make that happen and bring that into you. And you're wondering why is today a bad day? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I feeling depressed? Why am I feeling less than? Why am I feeling as if I'm not reaching because you spoke that over your life, and that's that morning, this morning, whatever it is, and that's what's going to go, and that's what's going to be produced. So this is the successful single mom secrets. You thought what? You can't be successful if you have a limited way of thinking. The first thing God had to deal with the people was their mind. When he took them into the wilderness, their belief, what did they think? How did they view? He had to take them out of this place of Egypt, and he had to put them in a place to where he had to change the way they thought. Okay, so it is very important on how you think. Affirmations are great. You speak them every day. You say them out loud. You affirm what you believe in. Affirmations are great. You can say that, but what you think, what do you really believe about it? How do you really believe about the affirmation that you're speaking? Everybody else, it sounds cute. It sounds so fancy. It makes me feel all some type of way. Ooh, I love the way that sounds. But is it reaching your soul on a level to where it's pulling you? It's changing your way of thinking. It's changing who you are. It's changing, how you believe about what you believe about things around you, about your circumstances, what you believe about what you're able to do, what you believe about how you're able to succeed and fulfill your purpose, your destiny. So I'm taking this time right now to break and change the way you're thinking, because you cannot move forward with the next half, which is going to be about how you're planning your week, what you're doing for your week. Because this is not it's practical. We're going to do some practical steps. I'm going to tell you some things that I do to plan forth my week. I have a high performance journal, a high performance notebook that I use. I should have brought it with me so you guys can see it. And it's written, it starts with 5:30 in the mornings all the way to, at nighttime. And it's planned out what I do for the week or for the day, and in those moments, and what am I going to, what is my stopping time from working in my business, and then spending time with my children, or spending some self-care time. So it plans out. So you can't get to that point until you first break these things down, break this limited beliefs about how you're feeling, because you're going to look at this, what you're planning for the week. And even though you may have some very, very strategic and very powerful plans, but if your thinking is thinking, as they say, if you got thinking, those plans mean nothing, because you're going to always hit a limit. You won't know how to break through that when you feeling an attack, when you're feeling a de-energizing moment, when you are looking at, your plans and where you are and how you're going to maneuver, how you're going to merge these two together. It's going to come to a stopping point, because your subconscious or your conscious, your mind is going to go back to, man, what you said this morning, what you spoke over your life this morning, what you said about yourself just a few seconds ago, what you said about your situation a few moments ago. And that's going to put a block in your plans, and it's going to cause you to start operating in a default manner. And so you got great plans, but it's going to be limited. All right. So let me know if this is helping you. Let me know. Send some hearts, send some love. Let me know. Drop it in the chat, if this is blessing you. I'm going to come up with some cute little captions or hashtags so that we can all participate if this is resonating with you. I'm going to, come up with some cute little, you know what? You guys know my motto, my saying, what's your I can? You know that, right? Okay, so what's your I can is a place of empowerment to give you direction and focus, and knowing your I can in every situation. What are you able to do? If you're speaking affirmation and speaking positive into your life, then you will always see the opportunities lying in wait. But once you start speaking negative, de-energizing thoughts, cursing the day, then everything that you see will be from a blurred perspective. So what I want you to do, if this is resonating with you, drop in the comments hashtag WYIC. Can you do that for me? We're going to do that. You're going to drop in the comments hashtag WYIC. We're going to make it short and sweet, short and simple, WYIC, and let people know that this is resonating with you. Let me know that this is resonating with you. Let you know that this is resonating with you. This is where you are, but you're moving from where you are to a more fulfilled and purpose-driven life. Okay, WYIC, hashtag that stands for what's your I can. So that's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to make sure that we are all in sync and on this, on the same page. Okay, so got 3 more minutes, and the next 30 minutes, we're going to take out notepads. We're going to take out pencils, pen, your laptop, if you're on your phone or can utilize your phone, we're going to take out something that we can write on, because I want you to move in this next month. We can start planning for the next month as powerful as you desire to be. So we're going to be looking at, different stages of planning your week, planning your month, and what it looks like. Okay, so which one? I mean, I know I've talked about in one of the posts that I made, it was talking about motherhood and entrepreneurship. It's talking about the power of public relations. And it's talking on, I also made a topic on how to eat the elephant, or eat the elephant. What does this mean? Like, people are like, eating the elephant. I do not eat elephants, ma'am. So that is far over me. And I love that particular analogy. My mom used to tell this to us all the time, or ask us this all the time. How do you eat an elephant? When we're feeling as if something is so much larger than us, something is so much grander than us, something that is beyond our, capabilities and abilities. And we feel as if, man, this is too big for me. But how do you eat an elephant? So that part is talking about strategic planning, being strategic in what you're doing, what you're going after. Okay. We're going to be talking about the micro and the macro. Micro wins and macro wins. Okay, what does that look like? How does that fit into our life? And as being a mother and an entrepreneur, in the world of the power of public relations and just being strategic planning, micro and macro. So we have so much ground to cover, but we're not going to cover all that tonight. Tonight is just a little introduction. Tonight is just me getting to know you and you getting to know me, knowing how I deliver, how I break things down so that it's easy for you to digest. I'm a holistic type of person, and so I deal with things from a holistic approach, meaning your mind, your body, your soul, because all of these financial, your spirit, mind, body, soul, and your spirit. Okay. We talk about all of these. So this is going to be kind of the setup. We're going to do 30 minutes of digging into these areas and breaking down, changing your mindset. And then we're going to do the last 30 minutes of planning. And then if you have any questions, we probably do 15 minutes of planning. We're going to probably do 15 minutes of planning. And then if you have any questions at the end, we're going to ask those questions. How does that sound? I think that's a great plan to help us make the best of use of our time, to help you feel, help you feel empowered, help you to win your inner champion. Okay. And then listen to this. On Mondays, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. This is, this came to me while I was planning the Successful Single Mom Secrets. We're going to, how people always talk about, I'm going to get snatched. I'm going to get snatched this summer. I'm going to, do this weight loss training, or, eat the food and A, B, and C so I can get snatched. I want to be able to fit in that dress. Yes, you're going to be snatched, honey. You see people losing weight and you say what? You snatched. Guess what we finna get snatched in? Our mind. Our mindset is going to be snatched. All right. We're going to lose weight. Things that have been boggling us, weighing us down in our mindset, right? That is so important. That's the battlefield. I'm telling you, if you can just I'm telling you, if you could just, we're going to get our mind snatched. So on Mondays, we have Snatched Mindset Monday. How does that sound? So I'm not going to leave you alone. I'm not going to just, feed you on Sunday and then there you come Monday and you are by yourself and you're feeling like, oh, whoa, it's me. And we're dealing with the Monday madness of things. So guess what? We're going to change those things, because if you're talking about Monday madness, guess what you're going to be experiencing? The madness. Yes, the madness. And so our language is, and we're going to be dealing with language. Our language is so important. I love language. I do. I really love language. I love communication. I love being able to speak. I love being able to have a voice. I love being able to utilize my voice to help other people, reach their highest self. I love being able to speak words that's specifically curated for a specific group of people. I love being able to pour. I love being able to encourage, to share, to build up, to empower the inner champion. I absolutely love it. So Monday is Snatched Mindset Monday. You heard it here first, okay? So if anybody else talking about some Snatched Mindset Monday or snatching your mind and A, B, and C, you know what? You heard it right here. You heard it right here first, okay? So on Mondays, we will be having Snatched Mindset Monday. So that will be, I'm going to let you guys know, I'm going to, do a post about it to share what time that will be. Okay. And it's going to be another live. Okay. So make sure that if you're not even available, catch the replay, so that you can figure out exactly, or not figure out, know exactly where we're going for the week with our mindset. Okay. What's the word? I'm going to be praying. This is not going to be just a loose word. I'm not just going to be talking about something, oh, mine said this, and you're going to be snatching. Hey, it's going to be tailored. I spend time and I hear God and making sure that what I'm saying is relevant and it resonates to each and every person that listens, to each and every single mom, each and every single woman that listens to Snatched Mindset Monday. Every single woman that is listening, single mom that is listening to this specific section at this moment. So everything that I'm speaking is things that I have been, pondering over and just allowing God to feed me so I can feed you, so that we can grow, from one level to the next level and be the successful single moms that God has called us to be. So let's move on to the next part. How are you feeling? Yes, how are you feeling? I hope you are enjoying the share so far, and that it has you thinking about, what do you believe? What do you believe? What do you believe? So we were taking some time out, one, to talk about your belief system, and then to kind of set up the flow for what to expect and when to expect and how to expect and how to show up. Show up for you. Show up ready. Show up ready to, be the successful single mom that you desire to be, as an entrepreneur, as a mother, moving into the area of, public relations and eating the elephant. Let's show up for you. Show up for you. Show up for yourself. Show up, because when your name is called at the end of your time being on this earth, you want to make sure you want to you want to have shown up so much that the earth feels your absence, that they remember, they talked about you. You want to be another Martin Luther King, you want to be another Rosa Parks, you want to be another, trailblazer that we still mention on today, that has such a great impact in our community. They are gone, but their legacy is still living. Let your legacy still live. Let your legacy. What is your legacy? What are you going to leave in this earth? All right. So next part of this section here, or session. The next part, let's move on. Okay. So I did not tell you to get a notepad and pen before while I was doing the specific, post announcing that, hey, we're getting ready to start ABC. I should have let you guys know, but I did not let you guys know. But now that you're here, okay, you want to make sure you have something that you can take copious amounts of notes with, because we are going to be I'm going to be sharing how to have a powerful week, how to have a successful week, how to make sure that, or even a successful month, whichever way you want to look at it. But since we're doing this week by week, we're going to do a successful week. Okay, we're going to stay with the week. All right. Whew. I need a water break. I did not bring my water. All right. I specifically chose this time frame to do this specific broadcast, this specific program, because I knew that a lot of people have, winded down from their day, Sunday fun day. I went to church today. I was in church until 3:30, and I've been in church since 9:30. Okay, so I was in church all day, if you want to say that. And after I got from church, I went and grabbed me something to eat, and I went to this place called the Ethiopian, the Taste of Ethiopia. Very good food. I love it. You all should try it. It's in Pflugerville. And so I came back after I got done and took me a 30-minute power nap, because I wanted to be refreshed. I wanted to be revitalized. I wanted to make sure you all had my full attention, and I didn't want to come looking like I had, like I've been drugged or drinking and anything with red eyes. So I wanted to make sure I showed up ready. Okay. So many of you have had a full day. And I know many of you are taking this time to wind down and plan out your tomorrow, plan out your week. And so I felt as if this was the perfect time to do the 7 p.m. successful single mom secrets at 7 p.m. because we can plan together. Right? You can ask those questions. We can look into your playbook, what you are doing, and the things that you are putting out there. If you are an entrepreneur, we can look at your playbook. You could tell me about your content that you have, written. You could DM me, however you want to get this to me, and we can look at it. We can take a look, and you can drop it in the comments. We can take a look and see what's working and what's not working. See, how can I plan out my week? Okay, so let me tell you about my week. This week is a busy week. Okay, I am having to prepare to go and get my boys. So I know that I'm having to leave the house. So you already know what your week look like. Okay, so this is how you plan a powerful week. You sit down, you get your calendar out, you get your notepad, or however you want to be taking notes. Hopefully it's all in one place. So if you're like me, I have thousands of notepads and notebooks that I jot down information. But now I have got better to where I just have one powerful, high performance notebook that I use to put all of my tasks for the week, for the month and that I love it. It's my baby. It's in my bag right now. And I just utilize that to look through it. I color it. I put some color in it. I add life to it because I am a colorful person. All right. I love life. I love vibrancy. I love, to surround myself with things. My sister said, if I can live in India, I will, man, if I can go to India, because the color, the oranges and the fuchsias and the, greens, lime green. Oh, it's so beautiful. I am a colorful person. Okay. So I do things in color. My speech is in color. I add humor to what I say because it's colorful. I love to be able to tell stories because they help color what I'm saying and to make it more exciting. Okay. All right. So I have this notebook and it's a high performance notebook. You can purchase it. It's called High Performance and it's like maybe 30, 40 bucks, 60. I don't know. It's in that price range. It's not $9 or $10. Okay. So, and because I know what my week is going to look like, I take time to write in this book and I carve out my week, and it has a place to where I could write out the month of what this is going to look, or the entire week, and what it looks like. So it breaks it down into like a section, and then it have another space to where it has like the entire month in it, or in the entire week. And it asks me different questions about how I'm feeling, what, can be. It's just very, 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 very awesome and amazing tool to have. So what are you using? What system do you have in place to help you create a powerful week? You know what? I really want to go get my book. I really want to show you guys. Maybe next Sunday. Do you guys want to see it now? I can just show it. I'll do it next Sunday. I'm going to bring it next Sunday. I'm going to make sure I have it next Sunday. And so when you're carving out your week, so being it as an entrepreneur or as a mother, if you're not an entrepreneur, but you are a mother, you're a single mother, carving out your week is a necessity to help you to know how you're showing up. So I homeschool as well. So making sure that I have my time slot set up in a manner so that all of us can have a powerful day. We can all show up the way we want to show up. My boys get their lessons in, they get the house and stuff work done. We get the housework done together. We go out, make sure we're having us a great day. We have time for devotional, make sure that we integrate that into who we are. And then they have their times to themselves. I have my time to myself. Also on top of that, so their starts at maybe 12 o'clock. So I get up at 5:30 in the morning. Get up at 5:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, because on Monday, I have prayer. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, I have prayer. So this is what a day will look like. I'm going to break it down in a day. This will help you to have a clear understanding on how to plan out your day and out your week. Okay. So you guys know that I am an entrepreneur, a full-time entrepreneur. This is my 9 to 5. I do not work outside of, my home. I don't work outside of my home. So this is my 9 to 5. So I have to be very strategic in how I'm planning and crafting out my day so that I can make sure that they're full and powerful and I'm making a profit. Point blank, period. So get up at 5 o'clock, get ready for prayer at 5:30, and then after prayer from 5:30 to about 6:08, 6:09, however long he leads me to pray. After that, I get up, make sure I get ready for the day. I may, do a quick workout, because my son and we normally work out together, do a quick workout, 15 minutes to 20 minutes, workout section, then go and get, myself, started for the day. Okay. So that's what we do. All right. And then it's my time. It's my time to schedule out what my day is going to look like. If you don't do it the day before, you can do it the day of. But if you're doing it the day before to be proactive, you schedule out what your day is going to look like. I know 9 times out of 10, I try to end my day as far as work day by 5 p.m. Okay, so in that work day, I have what time I'm going to be taking meetings, what time I'm going to be, checking emails, what time I'm going to write whatever, blog post or working behind the scenes and on my, website or creating posts, what time I'm going to be taking time out to research, what time I'm going to be taking out to respond. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays would be my, Tuesdays would be maybe my outbound messaging, where I go and I speak to people. I show up, and talk to people on their post, on their social media platform, and I ask those questions and just engage with them. And then on Thursdays may be my time of responding to whatever messages that I receive back from those that have messaged me back. Okay, so on Monday will be, all right, Kristy, it's Monday. You get your mind ready for, the rest of the week. What are you wanting to do? So spend time putting that together. Okay, so all right, I got my day, I got my Monday. So let me make sure that everything, if I am going to be creating, so if I'm going to utilize a Sunday to do content creation and then scheduling automated content is a very powerful tool to help you show up to be the successful single mom entrepreneur that you want to be, the successful single mom you want to be as well. Automation is a very key thing. If you're, depending on what age your children is, if they're, cut out time so that, okay, playtime, cut out time for everybody to sit down and do nothing. I did those things when my children were little, like for no reason at all. And they used to be like, why we got to sit down? Because I said so. I don't know what else to tell you. Take some moment and just sit down, rest your body, rest your mind, relax and think. Just relax. You ain't got to do nothing right now. Take those time to just breathe. Take that time. So carve out time so you will feel so much more fulfilled and powerful and impactful if you have an organized day. I'm not saying every day of my life has been an organized day, because there has just been things that are beyond my control. But I believe in prior preparations prevent poor performance. So this is what we do on Sundays. This is what we're going to be doing. So this is just a little prelude of every Sunday. So show up with your notepad. Show up, know how you're going to work during this section, okay? So 12 o'clock, 11:30, I have a lunch break, okay? I do lunch. I make sure that, because if it's not a very important, like this week I'll be going to pick up my boys. Okay, so they're in Texas. I mean, not in Texas, they're in Mississippi right now with my mom, and I'm having to go and pick them up. So my week is kind of short because I also have a camp, that starts on June the 1st and ends on June the 4th that I will be participating in. So I have to play. Last week and this week was pretty much crunch time for me. It was pretty much aligning my work week, my work schedule, and however things that I needed to get out, things that I need to do. There was some things that I missed. I really did. And but making sure that I have a schedule, making sure that I'm following by things, and making sure one of the most important things that I do is put my phone on DND during this time. Point blank period. It goes on at 9:30 at night to 6 o'clock in the morning, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then it goes back on at 7 o'clock in the morning to 2 p.m. because I'm scheduling mine calls and taking a break to answer calls and all those things. That is so important, because you could get so distracted by listening to every notification going off, listening to every phone call or message, and and it can eat up your time. So being very strategic in what you are doing and how you are planning really helps you to have a successful week and be the successful person that you desire to be. So be intentional. It's okay if whoever is trying to call you and get in touch with you and they don't it's okay. They will live. Your importance right now is making sure that you are showing up and being as successful as you desire to be, especially because you are a single mom. And so there are some things in your life you just have to prioritize and set boundaries on. And it's totally fine. Who cares who don't like it? Start paying the bill. Let them pay a bill. Let them know, hey, this is my time to make sure that I'm good in my business or with my children, or, this is my time. I have this, and after this time, I'll get back with you. Point blank, period. I mean, hey, this is what the successful, this is what the rich, this is what the wealthy, this is what the high performers, how to do. This is what they do because they know how valuable their time is and utilizing it in the right places, okay? And making sure that you're sticking with it and making sure that those are, because if you give your yes away, if you always showing up, if you always there, people will start to devalue your worth. All right, devalue who you are, and people would just take advantage. If you answering the phone calls or scrolling every now and then, you'll see me on Facebook at night and A, B, and C. 9 times out of 10, but more than likely, I'm not responding to DMs after 9:30. People DM me, I don't respond. Because then they will feel as if they just have all types of access to you and that you don't have any boundaries about yourself. But if you set boundaries, people will respect you. All right. So if you respect yourself in that manner, people will respect you. But what about this? Okay. Oh, well, they will be okay. Honey, they will be. So carving in those time, carving out your day to see what it looks like. All right. And then when you're dealing with marketing, making sure that you take time out to research what's going on. How are you wanting to market? What's going on? Utilize the national calendar. I'm helping you. I'm going to give you some free stuff. Okay. Utilize the national calendar. If you don't know what to talk about, if you don't know how to, reach your target audience, we're going to talk about all that stuff because maybe your audience is not right. You need to join the private Facebook group. This is where you're going to be getting all the more strategic, planning and helping you to really craft that message, craft your brand message, craft your content that will be, that will penetrate your target audience in the right way. So join that Facebook group. The link is already pinned up and you can just click on the link and it will allow you to go in there. All right. And just show up. Okay. There will be, information and A, B, and C that will be shared in this particular group. Okay. So you'll be able to receive downloads, things that's going to help you, writing content, help you, positioning your brand, helping you to, think strategically about your day, about your week as an entrepreneur. Okay. So, and what else? Oh, you know what? And I think that's everything. I think that's all I'm going to share with you on this night. This has been a very powerful night. And I pray this has been a very powerful session for you as well. Let me know if you are, hey, if this was of value to you, join, invite. I like to invite you to join the private Facebook group, and also tag someone, tag a person. Who do you know? I asked this at the beginning. Who do you know struggling to make, to be that successful single mom that they desire to be, but they're struggling? Who do you know that's struggling? Plug them in. Let them know, hey, we got a bridge. Let them know, hey, Kristy is here. Let them know, hey, I found the answer to your go through, to your insecurities, to your setbacks as an entrepreneur, to your upsets as a mother, to your, emotional turbulences as a human, as a single woman at that. So let them know that we are here. I am here every Sunday at 7 p.m. right here. And then eventually we're going to switch over to only being in the private Facebook group. So I will let you all know when that time comes. But until then, just continue to show up. Do you have any questions for me? What would you like to know? We have 6 minutes before we call this a night, so you can continue in your planning. Hopefully you're taking an hour to plan to make sure your week is good, setting up those automations, looking at the calendar. When you're looking at the national calendar, look up, events that's going on. Next month is, it's a lot next month. Men awareness month. So for those that are heavily, have men on your mind, and dealing with that in that arena, they're your target audience. Next month is men awareness month. Okay, so you could do a lot of content focused around men, and strengthening and encouraging, finding links, other blogs and other podcasts that you feel as if going to be of support to the men. And this will help your brand become more relevant, become more intentional, become more, impactful. And people will start knowing you to be the authority and the resource for men. Okay. Let's see what else. There's a lot of other things. If you are into the, knowing what's going on in the LGBTQT community, next month is considered Pride Month as well. So there is a lot of things, whichever, pendulum that you swing. If you anti, or if whatever, if you love and you just say, hey, but I'm giving you, what's out there so that you can use these resources to help position you. Okay, so use the national calendar, look up what's going on. I think I was looking at it, I promise you I was, and I was planning out my content for, either you could do a week by week, or you could plan out your content for the entire month. So you could take, what if Monday is your day of just strictly planning? Today you could use today as a little rough draft for tomorrow. So today can be a rough draft day where you say, okay, I know, where I'm going to go, for the rest of the week. But tomorrow you take that time out to get your rough draft, and you're going to say, okay, well, I know that I want to do a blog. I know I want to do a podcast. I know this is how I want to show up on these different platforms I'm on. If you're on TikTok, you may find some really creative. That is something that I'm trying to be on TikTok, more creative, show me type of person on TikTok. And just like, I'm going to spend time tomorrow creating TikTok so that they can be sent out on a scheduled time, or however that works. I'm not a TikTok expert right now, so I can't really tell you. I'm still kind of learning that myself. But however, you can take tomorrow and plan out your whole week. Say, okay, I know this week, and that will do is gives you, more of a hands off. It can free you up to do those things that are going to be generating income. And we're going to talk about that, how to generate income. We're going to be talking about that, but that's going to be in my private Facebook group. All right. That's not going to be here. There's some things that I'm going to share here, and there's some things I'm going to share in the private Facebook group. So make sure that you hit that link and go ahead and be a part of that private Facebook group. Okay. So you can receive all the, juiciness that I have to offer in, making your way to start, producing a profit. All right. Because there is a difference between busy work and profit generating work. And we're going to break those two down, because you may be thinking that I'm doing all of this, but you're doing all of that, but it's not generating any income. Why? We're going to look into the whys and what things to tweak and really change about what you're doing in order for you to see a return of your investment. Who wants a return? Who wants to start making that six figure? Who wants to be in the six-figure category? It's for you. Single mom is for you. So who told you can't be a six-figure mama? A six-figure single mom, and giving your child the world. You can do that. But we're going to have to take a moment to really look at what you're putting out there, how you're showing up, what you're doing, and, be more strategic in your work. Okay. So how does that sound to you? Do you sound like this is a win? You sound like this is like, oh, most valuable information. I really need that. I'm really going to utilize, or just show up next Sunday so that I can learn even more about how to be the successful single mom that I desire to be. Okay, so I am Kristy Angelee, the successful single mom, Titan personal shelf transformative speaker and spiritual business growth strategist. I'm known for providing melanated single moms with the mental and practical guidance and strategies they need to transition from working a demanding 9 to 5 to the flexibility and freedom of building a business they love. Who do you know? Who do you know? Is my question to you. Who do you know? Who do you know who's looking to, who's ready to develop a success mindset, turn their passion into a profitable business, and fuel their family financially? Who do you know? Until next time, I'm Kristy Angelee. You guys have a wonderfully blessed Sunday.